So it was a little rough start this morning with the truck got hot. So I got to check because the 03 Peterbilt, the white truck, and a lot of people ask about the white truck. Yes, I still have it, and no, I'm not ready to sell it yet. All right, good morning. We're leaving Las Cruces, New Mexico, heading over to El Paso.
In half a mile, merge onto I-10 East.
We'll pick up our load going up to Wisconsin and Michigan. Or as Katie likes to call it, Wishigan, because we're going way up in the top up there of Wisconsin and Michigan, up by Sault Ste. Marie. We got a little over an hour over to El Paso. Thought you guys would enjoy the sunrise over El Paso, over the mountains. Our goal today, depending on how fast we get loaded, is somewhere in Texas on I-40.
Continue on I-10 East for 62 miles.
All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. We just got loaded. We're in Alamogordo, New Mexico. I had somebody ask about the dog hair one time. But you see all the dog hair on the floor. I gave her a bath yesterday, and usually a couple days after a bath, it's pretty intense. And even when I brush her. But yeah, so I end up usually blowing out the truck. Blow out the truck every night. Oh, so not gonna lie. This stuff frustrated me. People ask, oh, you're always so upbeat. This one here. I haven't loaded these things I haven't loaded these things from El Paso in probably 4, maybe 5 years. And today was a reminder of why I don't go over there. So the issue I had is I got about 4 or 5 that I couldn't check the serial numbers on. And I talked to the guy called Mercer. They weren't going to unload them to check. So as long as the guy said he got them, they're on there. So anyway, I had to get Mercer involved, and then the agent got involved, and the agent said it's been an ongoing problem. So apparently they haven't straightened their stuff up, but we loaded them all and they're all over the place. So I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll figure it out. 22,000 pounds on there. I took time and put the X on the back here, so kind of hopefully keep it from sliding off. We're going to Wisconsin Rapids first, so we'll figure that out. I don't know how many are going, but there's a Wisconsin Rapids up there, 2 in the back. I don't know about those because I don't think I got the serial number on those to check where to go. Let's walk over here real quick. I know I'm making this long. Wisconsin Rapids. Yeah, so I couldn't check that one right there. Wisconsin Rapids. So all that right there is going to first stop. You know, when you have a day like this and it turns, I was there for 4 hours. It turns into a very frustrating day. It takes the wind out of your sails. It's hard to stay motivated and keep going. But there's a Lowe's right there. There's a Napa right there. And then there's a Dollar General on the other side of the Napa. I like this little truck stop. I usually always stop here. We're in Alamogordo, Kent's Corner. Kent's Quick Trip. There's the sign right there. What I do want to work on, remember yesterday I was talking and this was leaking air? I'm going to get the good old Windex out and take a look and see maybe I can just pull this fitting off and just replace that fitting. But that's the plan. I'll go over to Napa to get that. What else do I need to do? Oh, here, let's get up in the truck. So these holes up here, these holes right here, I want to do something about these. I got the material, the vinyl, but I want to put a piece of to cover that. So I'm going to go to Lowe's and see if I can find some material to put over that right there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Like I said, it kind of takes the wind out of your sails when you have a rough day. But that's what we're going to do. So talk to you in a bit. All right, I got lucky. I loosened this up, just kind of spun it around. So it was leaking right there. It's not leaking. I thought the hose was cracked, but it was leaking right there. Kind of wiggled it around, and the switch is on right now, so it's not leaking. We'll put the metal guard back over, and then I'm going to go over to Napa, see if I can find something to put on that hose to protect it from that edge right there, so it doesn't rub right there. So that makes me feel better. Fix something. Oh man, I tell you, I am so frustrated. All right, let me finish this up and walk over to Napa.
Continue on US 54 East for 122 miles.
All right, good morning. We're in San Juan, I think it's San Juan, New Mexico. We're right on the state line. There's the Russell Travel Center right there. We're taking our 30-minute break. We didn't do much yesterday. We stayed in Alamogordo. Bailey's stretching her legs. I got a problem with the truck. We'll talk about I woke up this morning and drove about 30 miles. And the alarm went off for truck got too hot. So I immediately pulled to the side of the road, turned the engine fan on, and got it cooled down. And it was slow to cool down. So the only thing I could come up with, it was low on antifreeze. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this right here is leaking a little bit. And I believe that's what the problem was. I tightened it up once because my mechanic pointed it out that it was leaking. So I'm going to tighten it a little bit more and keep an eye on it and see if it's still going to leak. But you can see like the coolant right there. I bought some more coolant. I stopped at Santa Rosa. I bought this stuff here. This isn't the stuff I usually use, but it's the red extended heavy duty concentrate. So I'll mix that. Bailey's doing good. We're taking our 30-minute break. And we'll get somewhere in Oklahoma. So I'm a little behind schedule, but hopefully we can make it up. I'd like to get all these off. We got 6 stops. I'd like to get all these off on Thursday and Friday, and then hopefully get reloaded. You can see the X I put in the front up there, but they're all riding good. I haven't had an issue. Doshi trailer's doing good. We've got about 23,000 pounds on the trailer, so I left the axle down. But oh, yesterday I told you guys I went over to Lowe's to buy some stuff. So this is the metal I got to wrap and cover up them holes, which are up there by the radiator, up by the radio. And then I fixed this thing here. So this right here, remember this was leaking, so I took that off and put it back on, and it's not leaking air when the switch is on. I bought a little piece of rubber hose to put right there to protect that line up against that metal right there. So hopefully that'll hold up. But that's what we're doing. So we got about another 5.5, 6 hours of driving today. So we'll try to get on the other side of Oklahoma City. So talk to you later. All right, it's the end of the day. We didn't do too bad today. We drove almost 600 miles. I think we're gonna be okay. Since I got really lazy yesterday, we should be okay. From right here, hang on a second. So from right here up to our first delivery is 940 miles. So if we drive another 600 miles tomorrow, we might be able to drive a little bit further because it's going to be all interstate. Then we'll be pretty good. We'll be all right. I gotta go outside, check and make sure the that hose isn't leaking. There's been a fly in the truck for the last, I don't know, couple hours, and Bailey's been chasing the fly, trying to eat it. It's right there right now. But it's time to feed her. So it was a little rough start this morning with the truck got hot. So I gotta check because the 03 Peterbilt, the white truck, and a lot of people ask about the white truck. Yes, I still have it, and no, I'm not ready to sell it yet. The white truck would tell you when the coolant level was low. It would give you a check engine light, and I didn't get a check engine light on this, so I'm gonna check and make sure that the actual check engine light works. I can look real quick. Yeah, it lights up. So that might be a difference between the two. So there's a couple years difference between the two. But the white truck would tell you when the coolant level was low. So anyway, but I'll go outside and check it real quick. We're done for today. Other than that, it was a pretty easy day. All right, we'll call it quits. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.